Jack, let's talk Liverpool. Let's talk about a team who, at the start of the season, people just talked about being in the top four because they don't have a settled midfield. They don't have a holding midfielder. They have to. What's the big world? What's the big? They're in a transition season, all that sort of stuff there. And looking at the Premier League table right now, I think Liverpool seem to be in a title race right now. And I just want to say, Jack, with that incredible performance against Bournemouth away from home, missing Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah, Enzo, Dominic Szoboszlai was missing. Just so many, some Andy Robertson's been missing the whole season. So many injuries there for them to go out and win convincingly, like they were able to do and beat Bournemouth 4-0. Jack, are Liverpool overwhelming title favourites now? Yeah, with that performance, Jack, they've lost one game all season, and we all know what happened in that one game that they lost. Yeah, are they overwhelming title favourites, Jack? Let me know.
No, they're not. And I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why. It's been very impressive. And I give Jurgen Klopp in particular a lot of credit because, James, what I think it shows is even without these guys playing, the guys on the bench, the guys even not on the bench, the guys in the reserves who's going to have to come in recently, they're still doing what Klopp wants them to do at a level which means that they can still be effective by beating other Premier League teams by 4 goals. They cannot have Mo Salah, not have Trent, not have Robertson. These are their most valuable players in terms of the way they want to play and how they want to attack you. Um, I think that's been very impressive. I think, though, down the stretch, they're going to struggle. I don't think Darwin Nunez will be a killer from game week 30 to game week 38. I don't think I don't think Diaz will be a killer down that stretch. Mo Salah, maybe, but this can't be a one man show. And I think that when we get down to it, Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva, you know the drill. Game week 30 onwards, these guys are just going to clean up, stack up the points. James, they need to win their game in hand, and they're 2 points off Liverpool. I'm just, I'm not like, I think it's dumb to bet against Manchester City at the moment. I think Liverpool are in the race, but I think it's City's to lose still. I don't know what you think.
Um, City are always going to be City, and it's hard to bet against them, Jack. But I look at it from this point of view. They can't be missing the players that they have. The fact that they're missing, to me, they're two most valuable attackers, Trent, Salah. Yeah. So Bosla has been huge this year. Robinson hasn't played. And Jack, for them to put Bournemouth to the sword away from home, the way they did with a make shuffle midfield, Jack, had me in awe. I look at this. There are two centre backs right now, Kanate and Virgil van Dijk. They might be the best in the league. I mentioned William Saliba and Gabriel. These two might. He's obviously Van Dijk is incredible. Yeah, and Kanate this season has been outrageous. So you've two right now just stand out there. Allison, best goalkeeper in the league. If we're looking at attack and we're just looking at the individual profile of players, they might have the best attack in the league, Jack. They got players coming off the bench like Gakpo, Jota, who's arguably the best finisher in the league. Nunez, who causes, I know he misses a bunch of chances, but the chaos he
Havoc.
causes is crazy,
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah.
Just so many sort of players there. Diaz, who's I know a bunch of stuff has happened there, but Jack, I just mentioned four players there that would get into most teams in the Premier League. Liverpool have that in their attack force. And I haven't even mentioned him yet. That is like, let's see what's gonna happen with the hamstring injury and like will he go back to AFCON. But down the stretch, Mo Salah will be there. When Trent gets back, Trent will be there. If they can get Robertson back, Jack, I look at it and be like, this Jack, the spine and certain players there are still there from the old Liverpool team who know what it's like to go toe to toe with
Yeah.
to Man City and match them all the way. This is not an Arsenal situation here where you can question them down the road. Jack, Liverpool were perfect. They just lost one.
Yeah.
I remember in 2018-19, they were perfect. They just lost one game against Man City. Yeah, that's all. That was the main reason why they didn't win it. The last time when they were going for the quadruple, coming to the end of the stretch, they were perfect. I think they lost one or two. I think they drew one or two games. It was due to the fact of like the start of the season they weren't that great. Liverpool down the stretch, yeah, usually finish well. This is not an Arsenal situation now. They've lost one game all season. And for some weird reason, Jack, it's not like the performances are great. The performances ain't great. But it's that understanding of we know how to get the job done. We know how to stay in there. We have defenders who are happy to defend 1v1. And also, we got killers down the other hand. Yeah. I mentioned if Mo Salah isn't there, Diego Jota, Jack, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he finds a way. He is an incredible finisher.
Yeah,
Nunes, you don't want to be around him because he's going to cause you trouble. There's so much in this Liverpool team
yeah,
to like. And I just look at it right now. I'm waiting for it to crumble. Jack, I've been saying it. Crystal Palace, I top 1-0 down. They somehow get a sending off. They win the game. You know, Newcastle, they're a man down. They're a man down, a goal down, away from home, tough crowd. They somehow win. You know, Fulham, 3-2 down. They
yeah.
somehow come back. It's been countless amount of times this season, and after a while, you just have to put your hand up and be like, I think they're them. I think they're them.
I I mentioned you mentioned his name very briefly, but I'm kind of like proud of Kanate.
Jack,
Like
Jack. Woo.
he when he came in, when he came in, I remember thinking like, okay, physically, wow, very impressive. Did really well at Leipzig. Okay, fine. Is this going to be the partner for Van Dijk for however long? But then it was Matip for a while, and you were kind of like, oh, if you're not beating out Joel Matip, and I'm not trying to say Matip's a bad player by any means, but come on, man, you need to knock this guy out and make yourself a starter. I feel like we're seeing the real him now. And I don't want to say it's all down to him, but I think he deserves a hell of a lot of credit, along with the rest of those attackers who've slotted in as well. And look, James, I hear you, and you've seen all the interactions on Twitter. This rivalry, if you look at the league champions in the time period that we've had this rivalry, it's not a rivalry. It's Man City. Man City are going to do it. I would love Liverpool to do it. I actually really
I
would.
don't, I
That would,
don't, I
I
don't, I
think that
don't.
would
Jack,
bring.
I'll
I
take
know, I
City.
know.
We can't stand Liverpool
I would
fans.
like really okay.
I
Well,
can't
I'd
stand them,
want
man.
like
Just can't stand them.
probably in my head right now, I'd want Villa to win it number one, Arsenal to win it number two, Liverpool number three, and then probably like City probably number four. But like, I just think it's Man City, and this is what they're going to do, and we'll see what happens with the charges at the end of this season. But for right now, even if they've done it illegally, let's just appreciate it for what it is because it's been fun. It's been a bit silly, but it's been fun.
And Jack, I'm just gonna put this out there. I will not be surprised if, let's just say, because they've been nothing, there've been things about City, things has came to a verdict. If, let's just say, that they're deducted a certain amount of points, Jack. Yeah, because it happened, it's because it's already happened to Everton. Do not be surprised at some point City could be deducted points. Then it becomes
Oh,
Liverpool thing where
relegated, kicked out of football, man.
easy. But then it's a thing where Liverpool gonna look at it right now. The closest challenges are Arsenal and Villa. They're gonna look back at them. They're not shaking in their boots for
No,
neither of them. And another
right.
thing I'm gonna say, Jack, that is a big thing is that they still have to play Manchester City. The second game, yeah, in the last few seasons when they've been going head to head with City, the second game has been at the Etihad. The second game now, Jack, is at Anfield. And that makes a huge, Jack. That is a
Yeah,
huge advantage
I
because
know.
Manchester City's record at Anfield ain't the one. Ain't the one. It's the first time that like the fixtures have been flipped over their head in a sort of title race manner. So
No,
I just look at this, Jack, and be like, whew. But Liverpool fans, yeah, with this win, yeah, 16 wins, one loss, 14 wins, one loss, six draws. Yeah, you are in a good state upon everything that's happened right now. You are guys right now. You look like the favorites to go ahead and win it. Are you going to win it? And should you win it from this position? Let us know, guys. Comments down below. Can Liverpool get it done? And Arsenal fans, can we stop him? See, can you stop him? Villa, can you stop him? Let us know too, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Box to Box for football. Like and share and subscribe and get us that 1,000 mark, guys. So if you have watched, hit that subscribe button. Even if we're on 1,000, still hit it. Yeah, let's get to the 2,000 mark. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.